Hello, hello, everybody. What is today? Monday. Today is Monday the 23rd. Happy Monday. And I am Jen Blumenthal, founder of Intuition School, where I teach women how to use their intuition and their creativity to develop their spiritual gifts so that they can heal themselves and help others heal. And grounding, which is what we're doing today, is a huge part of that work because you have to be grounded and centered to have access to your own power. The own power within your spirit and your body and your mind, the power to overcome whatever is facing you, the power to create, the power to know what is right for you. That's all power. That's all power, and it all comes from within. So grounding and centering gives you access to your wisdom within. And so that's why we're doing this. So this is the daily ground, and we're just taking a few minutes each day to ground ourselves, consciously ground ourselves, and get back into our bodies where we have access to our own inner power. So that as we go forward, the world is in this place of unknown right now, the unknown. And it is a skill to be able to go into the unknown gracefully. It's a skill to be able to do that. It takes a certain level of practice to be able to go into the unknown and be able to maneuver in the darkness where you haven't been before to figure out where you're going and who you are and what is right for you, and to innovate and to be able to thrive in a situation like we're seeing in the world where, we have all of these shutdowns going on and people are sequestered at home and life has drastically changed. That's the unknown. That's being in the dark. Like, where am I? What are we doing now? What do we do now? We've never been here before, so how do we maneuver this? That's going into the unknown. That's being in the unknown. And being able to thrive in that situation takes you being in your power. It takes you having your roots firmly planted so that you can sway in the wind, but you're not going to get blown over in a storm. That you're not going to be in reactionary mode about what's happening, but you're going to be in creation mode to create the reality that you want around you. Because even though life is drastically different today than it was a couple of weeks ago, there's creation, there's changing of the paradigm, there is innovation, there are things that you can be doing to thrive. And so that's what we're doing. So I want to pull a card today. I have one of the courses that I teach is Oracle, Awakening Your Inner Oracle. And my level 1 class starts on Friday, the 27th. And so we've been doing a lot of work with cards lately, and I just want a message about, what's the positive view of what's going on in the world right now. You can't make this up, you guys. You can't make this up. Power. Illumination. Being in your power. Having your own power, your own wisdom coming out and driving you forward. You have to have access to your intuition. Your intuition has access to information that is not known yet. It has information about things that are not written. It has information about your truth and who you are and why you're here and what you're doing. And so having access to intuition is not a luxury. It is a requirement in this day and age to go forward to know what is best for you. Okay, so I love it. I love the cards for that. You can't make that up. The cards know. Okay, so let's do some grounding today. Let's see, what haven't we done yet? Okay, so every day that we do this, we start with cutting our cords. And cutting your cords is a way to just give yourself an energetic reset. So anytime you're connected to a person, place, thing, event, emotion, experience, whatever that is, and there is stress associated with that, then you've got an unhealthy cord of attachment. Okay, and so it will siphon your energy off. And cutting your cords is a way to just reset your energy. Cut that connection, let it heal, take your energy back, bring your resources back to yourself. And then when you interact with that thing again, a new cord is going to form anyway. So you can't hurt anybody by cutting your cords. But you just give yourself a reset. You take back your own energy. You clean up your energy field and start again in that moment, okay? So you can cut your cords 1,000 times a day, 100 times a day if you want. Literally, it takes a few seconds. Hey, Rivki, thanks for joining. Okay, so cutting your cords, super simple. Cut, cut, cut. Take your cords, throw them in a hole, brush it off, close up the hole. Super easy. Super easy. And you throw your cords in the hole because you don't want to just leave that energy scattered around you. You want to direct it somewhere. Sending it into the earth is a way that the earth can transmute it. That electromagnetic energy from the earth can transmute that right up, okay? Then, let's close our eyes for a second. Just closing your eyes and breathing. Tuning into your own breath. Coming back to center. And knowing that your power is within you, that you have access to your truth, to what is true for you. You have access to the information that you need that is the most helpful. So just breathing, tuning into your breath, letting yourself settle. And you can open your eyes. I want you to start flexing and squeezing your hands. Okay? Get your hands activated. And I want you to rub your hands together vigorously. Create some electricity. Create some heat. Create some static. Rubbing them together vigorously, pressing them together. And then let your hands relax and imagine you're creating a ball of light between your hands, a ball of energy between your hands. So tune in. You can look at it. You can look at it with your mind's eye. You can close your eyes and feel it. Tune in with as many of your senses as possible. And I want you to start playing with this ball, because what it is energy is attached to your hands. There are strands of energy. You are intending for that to be created into a ball. And so it's following your lead. So as you move your hands inward and outward, that energy is going to respond. And so maybe you feel some tingling in your hands. Maybe you can just feel the connections here. So stretching that ball. If you flatten it like a pancake and you put your hands close together, you can feel the pressure. You can feel the pressure in there. That's your energy. You can change its shape, make it tall and cylindrical. You can make it short and cylindrical. You can make it a small ball. You can stretch it out beyond the boundaries of your body. Make it really big. And so I want you to tune into what it feels like, what it looks like. So give it a color. Just check in with your mind's eye. What color is it? What's the texture of it? Mine is like a little ball of fire. That's what I see. Like a little sun of fire. Does it have a temperature? Does it make your hands warmer or cooler? Playing with it, stretching it. And then I want you to put your hands under it and hold it like you would hold a ball. And you're going to take a beam of love from your heart, shoot it right into that ball of light, that ball of energy. So your supply of love from your heart is unlimited, infinite. And the more that you use it, the stronger it gets. So you cannot deplete this supply. It comes from you, it comes through you. And so as you're filling this ball up, notice if it's getting heavier. You can see kind of my hands are drooping naturally. So fill that ball up until it feels full of love. And then bring it in and put it on your heart. You are recirculating, recycling your own love and letting it soak right back into your body. So whenever you need a refresh, whenever you need to tune in, to come back to center, to change your vibration to one of love, especially if you're, consumed by the news and you're feeling fear or anxiety about what's going on or about your personal situation, take a minute to create an energy ball, fill it up with love, and put it back in your heart and let it circulate around your body. Feel that circulation. So your heart is pumping the blood around your body. And the blood contains nutrients. It contains oxygen. It contains nutrients from your food. And as you put this love back into your heart, it now contains that love. So it's circulating through every cell of your body, being transported by your own system, your own heart. And that is a great way to come back to yourself and to come back to center and to say, I am in control of this moment right now. And I am going to create the reality around me that I want, and I'm going to be in my power through this. Okay? So that's your grounding for today. And I hope you will take that one. I hope you'll take all of these and use them in your life. But this one especially is really good for clearing your low vibration energy and raising the vibration within you. And then what you're radiating outward from you is a higher vibration. Okay, so it's really good for upgrading and recirculating positive energy. Okay? And if this is something that you want to work with more in your life, if you want to be in command of your energy, if you want to know how this is affecting you and how to work with this, so that you're in creation mode and not in reaction mode, then send me a message and we can talk about what options I have to work with you. I offer coaching. I have my Oracle 1 class that's starting on Friday. There's another class coming up called Psychic Spring Cleaning that is all about commanding your energy and cleaning up where you have energy leaks and clearing up places where shadow is leading you in your life, which makes you contract and collapse. And it's common for everybody unless you're aware of it. And when you're aware of it, you can change it. Okay, so if you're interested in either of those classes or working with me one-on-one, send me a message and we can get you started. Okay, thank you. I'll see you all here tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Love to all. Bye. 12 o'clock Central Time.